What is up, guys? Vampire Cat Productions here with another discount product review, and today I am going to be reviewing this Mainstay beverage dispenser. Now, you may notice that it has a beverage in it, and that's because I already pre-recorded my other footage because I was in the kitchen. And you'll notice there's black on this. This actually was not, this didn't come like this. There was actually, when I bought this, there was a green label, which you could probably write in on green marker, but you can't reuse it. So I thought, why not take that off and fill it in with chalkboard paint? And I feel like that was almost kind of like the intention was, hey, if you want to, you can add chalkboard paint to this, and then you have a little thing so you can write out what beverage is on here. But anyways, let's get to the kitchen and review this thing. So now I'm here in my kitchen with the drink dispenser. So before we put any kind of liquid in it and test it out, obviously we want to wash it out as with any new piece of glassware, just for safety. So we're just gonna take the lid off and just rinse this thing out with some nice warm soapy water. Hopefully it won't mess up the fresh chalkboard paint that I have on here. It has a nice wide mouth, so even if you have a big hand, you can actually reach inside of here and clean this out properly. Just like I said, it's just good to clean it out, just because, I mean, you never know who's touched it. You never know, like, what, I mean, it's been in the store, so it's good for the most part, but it's always just safer to make sure you clean this stuff out, because, like, the factory isn't just cleanliness in general. Pour this out. So now we are going to take this, and first we are going to fill it with water and see how it comes out, see how it tastes and whatnot. And then we will try some iced tea. So right now I've got water in this thing, and it appears to be leaking out of this area, so I guess maybe I might need to take out the water real quick. Hopefully I can just tighten it up or something, and then I'll get back to you guys. So I did tighten up. There is a nut holding this valve on here, so you can actually remove this valve if you need to clean it out or if you need to replace it or whatever. But I tightened it up, and now the gasket is tight enough where it doesn't leak. So if you do purchase one of these, just make sure that you check to make sure the nut is tight, especially if you're going to put the first ring you're going to put in there is going to be something sticky. I definitely test it out with water, just make sure there's no leak, but it's not something that you can't fix. So now we're going to test it out and see how the water tastes. So you do have to valve the lid, just like most dispensers like this. If you don't have the lid loose, and it won't flow. But once you have it valved open, it flows pretty well, actually. So, got my glass of water. So the water does taste, it tastes pretty much like it comes out of the tap. We have a private well, so we don't have any like chemicals in our water. Turn on the frickin' fog today. I'll go home. But yeah, it tastes just like it normally would. So that's pretty good, and it comes out of here just fine. There's no like problems. I didn't vent the lid at first, so it wasn't coming out. I should have thought about that. But once I vented the lid, it pours perfectly. So another cool feature is you can see it has, like, instead of being like a traditional straight valve, it has actually a curved tilted valve, so you can actually have the thing, and it also has it's not like touching the table, so you can have your dispenser like on the table all the way. You don't have to have it right on the edge, and you can still use it, and you don't have to worry about it like getting knocked off as easily from a table. So right here I have a 2-liter soda bottle with the iced tea I was talking about. We're gonna do a nice quick shake before we put it in there. But this is the reason I got this, because I've been having to do a single glass at a time to brew my tea, and then pour it in here with a funnel. So this will help me be able to just put like several tea bags right into this big gallon dispenser and have all of my drink right at my disposal. So now we're gonna test and see how this does. It should come out just as well as the water did. So it tastes just like the tea I made. There's no like aftertaste. There's nothing like any kind of taste that the glass has added to it, or that the plastic nozzles added. So I'm pretty happy. Again, I really love this amazing ergonomic spout, because normally when you have dispensers like this, they just have a straight nozzle spout that goes straight down, and usually they're like hitting on the table. So you have to have your dispenser like right over the edge of the table, so that it's not like ramming into the table, or like so that you can get the drink under it if it's above the table. So this is something, again, that helps. It's not going to be right here on the edge of the table as easy to knock off. Obviously, it can still be knocked off if someone bumps it hard enough or something, but it's not going to be as close to the edge. So that's a very big plus. Okay guys, so my last most important thing before we end off this review is the space test. So I have my fridge open over there, and one of the biggest things I wanted this for is to have tea. I got to make fresh cold brewed iced tea and be able to keep it in the fridge. So this needs to be able to fit in the refrigerator with the current shelf height, so I don't have to adjust anything. So let's take it and hope I don't drop this thing. And how about that? It appears that it's no taller than a gallon of milk, so it is a nice space-saving thing. So if you take this to like a picnic or something, or if you take this to a guest house for like Thanksgiving, and you have like some kind of Thanksgiving punch or some kind of holiday punch for a party, you can just toss this in their refrigerator, and it'll keep cool. And again, that's like kind of the idea I had for this, is like if I ever do take it somewhere, I can put on here on this this chalkboard paint, I can write in chalk what drink is on here, whether it's iced tea or some kind of punch, and people will know. And that's what I like about this. I feel like that's actually what this was intended for, was for you to take the label off. Now you can put or use the label that they already had on there and write in permanent marker, but if you want to be able to erase it and put whatever, you can put whiteboard or chalkboard paint like I did, and then, like I said, you can change what the drink is. It's gonna mostly be iced tea, but again, you can change this to whatever you want it to be. So I am back, and overall, out of 10, I give this product, for sure, a 10 out of 10. And let me tell you why. So first off, this thing only cost me $3, and I was really surprised to hear that you could get a glass one of these for $3. I found like just a regular pitcher with like a loose pop-out lid for like that price, or even more. I've seen some like for $10 that are flimsier and cheaper than this thing is, for way more than this was. So I was very pleased to find that I could get a gallon glass drinks dispenser for $3. Another thing is just like I was mentioning, kind of the quality, and it does what it says. It's a drink dispenser, and it dispensed my drink. There was no aftertaste. I didn't have any problem with how the beverage came out. So I'm very happy with that. Now I will mention there was the problem with the gasket and the nut not being tight enough. And most people probably would have just taken this product back to the store and complained. Because most people aren't probably smart enough to think, oh hey, this obviously isn't attached to this because this isn't a plastic device, so they can't just detach this to it like that. And another thing is cleanliness, so it makes sense that they have this removable. And a lot of people, like I said, might have just saw that leak that I had happen and said, oh, I don't want to deal with this. This is obviously defective. I'm going to take it back. And they could have gotten multiple ones, and then they're just like, well, I'm not going to buy this product. So again, if you do go to Walmart and buy one of these products, just again make sure that the spout is tight, because you will have a leak. And again, I would say test it over the sink. Just make sure there's no water running out of it. I should have done that before letting there get a huge puddle all over my counter. Like I said, it's a great product, and I definitely would recommend getting this if you're looking for some kind of drink dispenser, whether it's for what my purpose is to brew tea in it, or if you like have some kind of business and you have like drinks out, like you have like a small restaurant, and you can have like just like little fresh brewed tea or something in these along the counter. And again, they're great because this angled spout allows them to not be right on the edge, or they're great for picnics. And again, this chalkboard kind of surface is perfect, or this area is perfect for painting a chalkboard, like using chalkboard paint. I can't write on it yet because it's not completely cured, but again, overall, I am very happy with this. So yeah, guys, with that being said, thank you so much for watching this review, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.
And also, guys, feel free to follow me on all of these platforms. The links are in the description below.